regularly talk to clients who are like, how do I become more prolific as an artist? How do I trust my creative rhythms and cycles without trying to control them? And I have spent years on this task. It started out with doing a daily drawing practice, since that's one of my core mediums, where I just made myself make something every day, scribble something onto a page, make some kind of crap, no matter what it was, just get it out, get it done. And I got very good at that. But I found it difficult to apply the same thing to my writing. Because writing is a medium that I would say comes very easily to me, but it's also where a lot of my perfectionism really comes out, and I have very high standards for what I do. And so I found myself just not writing a whole lot over the last 7-ish years. And it's really only in the last year that I have become incredibly prolific as a writer, that I can get so much done and so many ideas out, and I'm just constantly having ideas and constantly receiving things to act on from my creative channel. And it's really just been a process of learning how to show up every single day and just enjoy the act of being present with myself and enjoy the act of getting curious about what might be there to be expressed, while also detaching a little bit from all of my expectations and intentions and goals and what I would like to get done. I can't just show up one day and be like, I'm gonna write an article. I've tried doing that and it ends up being very forced and not producing my best work. What I've found is that I have to do kind of what I call dreaming my way into the day, where instead of just showing up to my workspace and being like, work time, lock in, I will either go for a walk or I'll sit out on the hammock on my porch, and I will just literally sit there in the silence, sit there in the emptiness, notice the thoughts in my head, notice the feelings in my body, and be present with what comes up. Sometimes I'll write it down in my little pocket notebook. Sometimes I'll do some stream of consciousness journaling. But the point is that I just show up and I ask myself the question, what's here to be expressed today? What's here to be played with? Because that's the crucial element, is getting out of this idea of trying to produce and trying to create some perfect end product, and just get back into that state of play and experimentation, back into creative process rather than obsession with the product.